Same half of the draw is Cordina. As we introduce the boxes for our next, but it's these two who are looking to find the performance and the win to meet Cordina in the quarterfinals. Russia's Adlan ABDURASHIDOV. First of all, 23-year-old in the red corner, and he's up against the highly rated Brazilian Robson Conceisao, the number 2 seed from South America. So ABDURASHIDOV versus Donato coming up now. Russia versus Brazil. And now's when the big boys start to make their play. And Donato, who's the number 2 seed, he hasn't actually fought, so he's got to buy through to this second round. ABDURASHIDOV, who's just inside the top 50, beat the Kazakh boxer Sefulin. Referee from Great Britain, Daniel McFarlane, taking control of this one.
Okay, gentlemen, you know the rules. Okay, keep your heads up. Okay, no holding wrestling. Keep your punch up above the waist. Okay, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
So, a referee from the northeast of England, and representatives from Eastern Europe and South America in either corner. ABDURASHIDOV in the red, then up against Donato in the blue.
Donato, number 2 seed.
What's your shoulder?
I don't know what the Russian seed is, Alex, but the Russians have got so much strength in depth that the seeding probably doesn't come into play in this one.
Yeah, he's just around the top 50 mark in the AIBA rankings, but of course that depends on which sort of events and tournaments you've taken place in. They don't always flow with the sort of seedings, but yes, on paper he'd have a bit to find.
Keep your head up. Keep your head up, Russia.
First thing you see is ABDURASHIDOV wants to press the space.
Head up, head up.
Yeah, he's taking the initiative, putting the pressure on Donato.
There's a nice right to the body there from ABDURASHIDOV. Purposeful start from the Russian.
Yeah, he's all out attack so far. Donato, he's coping with it, but it's looking good so far for ABDURASHIDOV. He's landed a good right hand there as well.
And he won the battle of the jabs there too, ABDURASHIDOV.
It was a good jab. He's boxing really well, ABDURASHIDOV. Counter, the left hook followed by the right hand from ABDURASHIDOV.
Yeah, Donato can't quite get off.
No, he's struggling to land the clean shots because ABDURASHIDOV is anticipating them coming and just leaning away from them.
It's a bit better from the Brazilian, a little. Trying to control the space with his jab. And And he managed to dart out of distance there. I think it might have been right hand from Donato, and there he goes again. And a nice finish from the Brazilian. Most of the better work throughout that first part of the round from Abdurashidov.
Abdurashidov won that round comfortably for me.
Brazilian happy to stand up, take his instruction. And the judges largely liked the Russian. He's won 2 of the scorecards, but Donato won it on one of them as well. Gives him hope. There's some clips from the end of the round when Donato made Abdurashidov miss. Into the second. Russia's Adlan ABDURASHIDOV got to the quarterfinals of the European Championships.
That was better from Donato. Extended that right hand long and he caught Abdurashidov. That's what he needs to do, keep his punches long.
Looks like Donato's going to try and get on the front foot here. Well, we know that Donato has got a bit of pedigree. He's been to 3 World Championships already. Bit of a character back home in his native Brazil, and he was silver medalist 2 years ago. Went out to Lomachenko in 2011.
Yeah, so that's great credentials coming into this one. A silver medal in the previous championships, and he's getting into it a bit better this round.
Yeah, I think he's starting to enjoy himself. His punches are very long, aren't they?
Yeah, he's got long arms.
Watch your head, watch your head.
Donato trying to get his punches off first in this round, and largely he's been succeeding with a minute to go.
Better if he could work his jab a bit more, double it up and try and push Abdurashidov back.
Abdurashidov's got a fantastic record in the WSB. He won 5 of his 6 bouts in the most recent series. 13 of 16 in total. Remarkable record in that format.
Great record. This is what I was saying about the seeding system. Russia have got such great strength in depth. It's not unknown for the number 4s in Russia to go and win European Championships.
Watch your head. Brazil, keep your head up.
Or even beyond number 4.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it illustrates that point. He's been to 4 Russian national championships. He's never won one yet. Gives you an idea of the strength and depth.
No holding.
Really tough boxing, great boxing country, Russia.
He struggled a bit that round, Abdurashidov. I think Donato got the better of that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Donato warmed into it in the second round, and those long arms started getting to work with them straight right hands and the left jab.
And again, there's confirmation of the scorecards. Yeah, all 3 favouring Donato in that one. So it's on the other one.
But there isn't that much in it.
No. Here we go then into the final round. Adlan ABDURASHIDOV, the Russian in the red.
Good
Brazilian
jabs.
Robson Donato, I should say.
Good jabs from Donato starting this round. Fast, long shots.
Keep your heads up. Keep your heads up, guys.
Well, his punches must be difficult to see. He does punch sort of long and looping. Not very straight with his punches, the Brazilian. They must be quite difficult to pick up sometimes.
Yeah, they can come in out of your line of vision as well. Just punches like that, but like I've said before, the straighter punch will travel faster than any wide punch. And with long arms like that, it serve him well to throw a lot of straight shots.
He's worked his socks off a bit more as well. He's upped his work rate, the Brazilian.
This is better from Donato. You can see why he was seeded number 2. He's really warmed into this one.
He's plenty of experience. Those World Championships we touched on. Been to a couple of Olympic Games as well. Now he's starting to get his shots off. He's starting to flow. Back comes Abdurashidov.
Abdurashidov just throwing caution to the wind now and doing everything he can to get close to Donato with his fingers corner, signaling that he needs this round.
Yeah, he's pretty much chasing around the ring now, Abdurashidov.
Stop! Listen, don't hold. Watch me, don't hold. No holding. But!
Shots from Donato there, straight 1-2. Stopped Abdurashidov right in his tracks. He's coming again now.
Stop! No pushing, don't push. What?
Yeah, he kind of leaned in almost with the arms in the head there, Donato. He's getting a bit scrappy here. Donato's a completely different boxer to the one we saw in the first round.
Oh yeah. I don't know why. He needs a longer warm-up next time, but he has warmed up into it. The second round was obviously his best round. And I think he's took this round as well.
Yeah, frustrating for Abdurashidov. And Donato seems happy with his night's work. Took him a while to warm up. It looks like finally he got there. And is he away and gone from Abdurashidov into the quarterfinals?
The winner in be by the way of points in the blue corner, representing
Well, Brazil came here with just a small group of boxers, but they have one in the quarterfinals at men's light, and that is Robson Donato.